Aren't you banned, Eric?
Hello?
You're banned from the show.
He just sent us a big note. I was going to give it to you in the break. I'll just tell you the title, and you can talk to him. The title is Things Need to Change Now.
What's it say? Let me hear it.
It's really long.
It's long.
It goes. Look at how long this is. Can you see?
Can you pull out some highlights, or is it too difficult?
Yeah, give me a second. Give me 2 seconds.
How long did it take you to write that letter, Eric?
About an hour.
Wow. I mean, it's this crazy, long, dense.
Here, I'll give it to you. He talks about how he never threatened to sue us. He just talked about threatening to sue us, and that we took it too seriously. That his family gives him a hard time. That we should know better. He gets into a whole bunch of stuff.
Look, here's the thing. Bottom line, Gary, because I'm not talking to Eric. I'll talk to you, and you can talk to Eric.
Okay.
All right. Number one, nobody threatens me. Number two, he did threaten us. He said that if my listeners bother him, he's suing me. I don't tell my listeners to bother him. I don't tell him to have a Twitter account. Tell him that.
By the way, this is my fault. I made more out of what he said in the email, and he was unfairly ganged up on. Enough is enough. I want to get back on the air and be able to talk to you about AGT and other shit. Then he goes on to name a whole bunch of people. I have no idea who the fuck they are that he's mad at, that they, in his time of need, have sort of abandoned him and don't answer his emails. But I don't know who any of these people are.
Let's hear.
Are you that dumb, Gary? One of them's Tabitha. You don't know who that is? Are you that...
Since there's no last name, you little fucking douchebag. No, I don't know who it is. It just says Tabitha. Do I know every... Here it says, I want to address Jeremy, Tabitha, Robert, and Mr. Strauss. How the fuck am I supposed to know who these people are?
Her name is in the email address.
Yeah, because that's what I'm doing. I'm so consumed with you. I'm checking names in the address. You are small on size, but big on ego.
No, I'm not, jackass.
You are the most egotistical little fuck ever.
Issues.
Believe it or not, we have a whole day here where we don't think about you.
Gary, who's Robert?
Robert Mills. I don't know who that is.
Oh, Bob Mills from ABC.
Okay.
Who else?
Jeremy Borash.
Robert Mills has abandoned Eric?
Yes. He goes, I'm going to be calm and not lose my temper with you like I'm known for. Jeremy and Tabitha, I considered you two to be friends, but over the last, I don't know how many months, because I lost count, you two have not been easy.
Who's Jeremy?
Easy to get back to me. Okay, Jeremy, I'll cut you a little slack because you did message me about a month ago, but then you stopped quickly.
Who's Jeremy?
Jeremy Borash. Who's that? What's that?
TNA Wrestling.
TNA Wrestling. Okay. Now for Robert Mills. Of course I know that you have replied to some of my Twitter direct messages, but trying to get to talk to you has not been easy. I get it because he's running a network.
Yeah, because he works at ABC. He's got an important job.
I have an idea that I want to share with you for new ABC or ABC family reality shows and game shows.
Ask Eric what the idea is. I got to hear this.
Eric, what's the idea?
Well, the most recent one I thought of would be a competition to find the next big voiceover actor for the Disney and Pixar cartoons.
Oh, boy.
For a TV show? The worst idea ever. Imagine tuning in and trying to find
a voice guy.
Here's my favorite part, Howard. Here's how the letter ends. It's a whole sympathy thing. And listen, it may be true, but to all of you, I have a heart issue. One thing that clearly is not good for me is to stress out or be stressed. So, Eric, if you don't want to be stressed out, then just ignore us. Being ignored by people that I thought I was on good terms with does not help keep me stress-free.
I was on really good terms with him. I even call him Eric the actor.
The greatest champion of his.
Yeah, I'm the greatest champion of his. And what does he do? He starts threatening to sue me. So I said, hey, man, dude, let's stop the friendship right now.
And now you're stressing him out.
Now I'm stressing
him out. And I would like to talk to Eric, just so you know, Howard read your email, so I didn't make more out of it. He read it. He understood what you were threatening.
And a threat is always talked about. Don't say you talked about threatening. You didn't threaten.
Well, Gary didn't even word that one right.
What?
I did not say any thing in that email that was sent tonight that said that my parents and my family give me a hard time. I didn't write that.
Okay.
I know I didn't write that. That was bullshit that came off of what Gary just said.
Look,
My
after
family
38
did not give me a hard time at all.
Shut up. Look, after 38 years of being around my parents and family, I know how they are.
All right, look.
I know.
I got to
I
go.
didn't say that they give me a
Stop
hard
picking out little
time.
sentences and just shut the fuck up.
But you don't like Eric, Gary.
He's
He is ungrateful. He wants what he wants. The whole
Go
world
to
has to stop.
Brooklyn Zoo. Go to the Bronx Zoo and visit your relatives, monkey ass.
That is hysterical. That is fucking hysterical. And by the way, a joke that's never been told before. Very original and told with the timing of a top-notch comedian, douchebag.
You have relatives at the Bronx Zoo?
Apparently I do, according to this fucking genius.
And go get in a worst pitching contest with Early Ray Jepsen.
What do you say?
The worst pitch is Carly Rae Jepsen.
The worst what?
He
Pitch.
said go into a pitching contest with Carly Rae Jepsen.
Again, gee, because that joke hasn't been told. Eric, you got to get something like, you got to be like original.
Well, how's he going to do
Oh,
that?
come on, that was a week ago. How many people have said that joke between now and last Sunday?
At
Probably
least
no one.
1,000. At least, I'll go to my Twitter. At least 1,000 people have told that joke, Eric.
Did Eric get rid of his Twitter account?
Yes.
He did? You know that for a fact?
Well, JD just yelled it out to me, so I don't know.
All right. Did you ask him why?
Well, I think the stress is too much.
Oh.
Oh, wait a second. It's back up, they're telling me. It was down and now it's up.
It's up, down, you never know. It's like the weather.
Ask him if his Twitter account is up or down.
Hey, Eric, your Twitter account up or down?
Hello?
I'm not. It's not up.
So, wait, hold on. Does Eric, the actor, have a Twitter account that is now active?
No.
Okay, whether you're tweeting or not. So the account that you had has been shut down, correct?
Oh, I'm trying to keep it under fucking wraps, you ape face.
What is he doing? It is up.
He's trying to keep it under wraps that he wants the audience to think it's down, but it's really up.
Because I'm only trying to use it to do direct messages now.
So it's like a
And not
secret...
messing with the
What happened to email?
bullshit.
It's a secret Twitter account? How can you have that? People are going to figure that out.
By the way, Howard,
I don't.
if you go to Eric's account, the only people he follows, for the most part, are all these porn chicks with huge tits. Like all big boob accounts.
Well, come on, he's a guy.
Oh.
Can you blame him? See, I'm the only one who defends Eric, and then he's busy fucking threatening me. I've had it. I mean, I'm pissed.
What is the big deal? Why does he need to get back on this show?
I don't know.
Why is it stressing him out that he can't be on?
Eric, why is it stressing you out?
Let me say something, and then I'll answer that question. Howard, I apologize for that bullshit.
All right.
But wait a second. You apologize. You do admit that you threatened him, and you apologize for that. Is that correct?
I may have gone over the line in what I said. Eric, the dumbass midget.
You do admit that without this show, there really is no career for you, correct?
Yes.
So is that why you need to get back on?
Midget. According to Johnny, no one wants to deal with me unless I have airtime on this show.
You needed Johnny to tell you that?
Eric,
According to
the
Johnny.
shithead.
Johnny told you that?
You were under the delusion that you had some kind of appeal beyond this?
Eric, the obnoxious midget. I was hoping maybe I would.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to go back.
Pathetic midget.
I'm going to go back and think about whether I should unban you or not. I'm going to think about it. How's that?
Eric, the ridiculous midget. Fred the retard. Stop hitting that. Eric, the rude, obnoxious, and annoying midget.
Eric, I'll go back and think about it, all right? I'm still very hurt.
Okay.
I have one question for him. Eric, you're going to be okay, once you get back in Johnny's good graces, you're still okay with Johnny representing Jeff the drunk? Because I know it was a big issue.
No.
Every agent has multiple clients. They don't just have one.
They can't just have one client. Unless you're like Tom Cruise or something.
No one is going to give that idiot a job. Either fucking risk. He can either show up on drunk or high or both.
Well, that's not true, Eric. John Strauss from In Plain Sight is prepared to cast him right now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You're telling me Jeff the drunk, just from signing with Johnny for a few days, already has acting work?
Yeah, so In Plain Sight is done. John's working on a movie. Eric's been emailing and annoying the shit out of him as well.
Right.
And but Johnny represents him, and Strauss is considering using Jeff in his movie.
Wow.
The only upside of having Jeff is he comes with his own fucking trailer.
Eric, do you realize the chain reaction you've set off? Now you've missed out on another movie role because Jeff the drunk is getting it because you fired Johnny. I guess Johnny was working on a big deal for Eric, and then
he blew it.
By the way, Johnny's also in talks with the possibility of a new client, which is High Pitch Eric, and he told Shuley, I had a conversation with him, I'm not sure, but I may have been offered sexual favors to represent him.
Wow. So are you jealous now of Jeff the drunk and High Pitch Eric being represented by Johnny?
Well, I really don't have any bad feelings towards High Pitch anymore, but Jeff, I've never liked that dumb fuck.
Will you be willing to work with Johnny again? Johnny is presently not your agent, am I correct? You fired him.
He's kind of on the back, but on a short leash.
Okay. Are you forcing him to drop Jeff the drunk?
That's one of my conditions of having him continue to represent me.
So, in other words, you will not work with Johnny if he's not exclusive to you.
Right.
Oh, here's a better demand I heard from Shuley. He's demanding that Johnny buy him either a motorhome or a van if he wants to represent him again.
Wow.
I don't think Eric's had too much luck finding any other representation.
Has anybody called you to represent you since you dumped Johnny?
No.
All right. Well, this saga is fascinating, but I have to go.
I was going to try to see if Howie's wife wanted to represent me. I heard she was an agent.
I could get her on the phone, but first I have to make up with you, and I'm not sure I'm there yet. But if I do make up with you, I might get Howie's wife on the phone and let you talk to her.
Okay.
All right.
Was the apology all he needs to do to get back on?
No,
Howard's thinking about it.
I'm thinking
He doesn't
about
know.
it. I don't know how I feel right now. I do miss Eric, but I do feel hurt by him.
Oh.
You know, if Mary Jo Buttafuoco could forgive Amy Fisher, maybe I could forgive Eric, but I don't know yet.
Hey, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Can J.D. rub his spoons on Eric's cock?
In order to
No.
get... No? All right.
See, he doesn't.
Can you
No,
imagine?
I just have a...
All right, I got to go.
I have a comment about one of your AGT picks.
All right, I got to go, Eric.
You don't get to comment till Howard decides if you're back.
Right, you're not back yet. I'm thinking about it, though. Try to be on good behavior.
Well, it's just,
Thank you.
I'll always say he's not a rookie.
All right.
Like all
I got to
the
go.
others.
Got to go, Eric. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Little fucker keeps pulling me back in.
I said you're as addicted to him as he is to the
I know.
show.
It's not healthy for me. I'll talk to Robin about this privately. About whether I should forgive Eric.
So sad that he really thought he didn't need the show, and he's found out.
Johnny had to tell him.
Johnny told him. Well, that's why Johnny's a good agent. Yeah.
Good news for you. Very good news for you. So